Well, today, federal prisons nationwide are still on lockdown after a deadly attack at the Beaumont maximum security facility yesterday. It left 2 inmates dead and 2 others injured. The violence has alarmed people who have loved ones behind bars at the Beaumont prison. And 12 News reporter Simona Barca joins us live tonight. Simona.
Letitia, a nationwide lockdown of federal prisons has started because of what happened here at the federal penitentiary in Beaumont yesterday.
Hello, you reached the United States Penitentiary at the Federal Correctional Complex in Beaumont, Texas. The institution is currently under lockdown.
All 122 federal prisons across the country are under a lockdown. But according to one mom whose son is serving time at the same facility, the violence isn't limited to prison gangs.
I got a phone call from another inmate's parent that said, I thought you might want to be informed that your son was stabbed.
McGuire says her son was stabbed while serving time in the minimum security facility. She got that call Tuesday, December 7th, 2021.
I had no idea whether he was dead or alive. So Wednesday, I packed it up and started driving. I got to Beaumont on Thursday evening.
She drove from Florida to Texas, not knowing whether or not her son was dead or alive. And she never had an official response.
It was the guard gate who said, well, did you hear from the chaplain? And I said, no. And he said, oh, well, then he's alive, because if he's dead, the chaplain calls you.
Violence is a known issue in prisons, but since 2001, the number of prison homicides skyrocketed from 39 to 120 in 2018, according to the Bureau of Justice Statistics. Could the increase in violence be attributed to the prison population growth? The Prison Policy Initiative says no, and here's why. The net change in prison population during that time was a 1% increase, while the net change in prison deaths was a 44% increase. And as the prison population increases, McGuire says we all have a stake in this because it's your tax dollars that pay to house offenders.
As taxpayers, we are all spending on average $40,000 a year to incarcerate for each inmate. So it's pretty sad.
McGuire has dedicated her life to advocating for prison reform, and in a statement, the Federal Correctional Officers Union has also called for action to ensure prisons are adequately staffed so that they can better protect the inmates as well as the guards. I'm live in Beaumont. Simona Barca, 12 News.